7:09 our time now, and here's the latest we're looking at with Harvey as it sits just near the Texas coastline near Port O'Connor, Texas here, not too far from Matagorda Bay area, south of the Victoria area, kind of southeast of Victoria, Texas there. Bands of heavy rain continue to work their way through Lake Charles in toward New Iberia, Lafayette area. They're going to see much more of the rain here from Lafayette into Lake Charles and, of course, more so into the Houston metro area. Pinpoint Doppler radar in Houston now showing a band of some pretty good rain starting to come back into Houston metro. They did have a little lull in the action overnight, which was some good news. At least the rain wasn't falling. Of course, the flooding continues and will continue for days across much of the area here, with still some heavy bands of rain farther to the north, though, of course, and up near the Conroe area, Lake Conroe up there. Still watching that one, having to do with the release of that lake and the reservoir so it doesn't hurt the dam up there. So that's going to continue to the San Jacinto River and continue farther down to the Brazos River as well, too. All of those, of course, in significant flood. Heavy rain for southwest Louisiana. Look at this, from Lake Charles back to Calcasieu, Cameron parishes, back toward Vermilion Parish as well, too. Jennings, Lafayette, Kaplan, all getting some heavy downpours now. Then you get to our neck of the woods, and not quite as bad here. We still have some heavier downpours near Houma back into Thibodaux this morning. Could cause a little street flooding from Raceland to Zalmans. Highway 90 corridor back to the west there. That's where we're starting to see some of the heaviest rain. Some lighter rain showers from Estelle back to the CBD. A few showers over the lake. Need to watch out for these to develop over the lake for water spouts later today and over the next couple of days as well. Latest information shows Harvey with winds of 40, moving southeast around 3, pressure 997 millibars. We continue seeing the track does take it back in the Gulf waters, and I know many of you are thinking, whoa, it's going to get strengthened and redevelop quickly. No, the conditions are not that favorable for that to happen. The storm does not have a good center or core to it anymore. The water is churned up. It's shallow water as well, too. It needs that deeper, warm water for it to really strengthen. Plus, there's going to be some wind shear in place because what's pulling it to the north is a trough of low pressure up near the Great Lakes. That's causing some wind shear, so that's not going to allow it to get too strong. Yes, it may get a few mile per hour stronger from 40, maybe 45 or 50 mile per hour tropical storm before making a third landfall here somewhere near Beaumont, Texas area, then working its way towards Shreveport and heading toward Memphis. But New Orleans does stay on the eastern side of this, so that means we're going to see a lot of rain over the next couple of days. We will see some scattered showers and thunderstorms here from 9 o'clock this morning, continuing through about noon today. And even on into 3 o'clock this afternoon, some heavy downpours to go pick up the kids from school today. As this comes gradually, we should be able to handle the rain, which is some good news for the pumps. Now going on into 6 o'clock tonight, still some scattering of showers and storms with some heavy downpours this evening as well. Overnight, still going to see some rain too. A lot of times with these tropical systems overnight, you'll see again the storms kind of regenerating and becoming heavier, more moisture coming in with the nocturnal type thunderstorms developing. So that's what we'll see around 3 o'clock in the morning through the morning commute on Tuesday, heading on into lunchtime on Tuesday and continuing through 4 o'clock in the afternoon on to about 7 o'clock in the evening. The rain does taper off a little bit heading on into Wednesday morning. How much more rain? Well, around 15 inches or so across the Houston area, maybe 4 to 10 inches of rain, but that's over the next 5 days. So if that's the case, we should be able to handle that. There is a flash flood watch for Terrebonne as well as into Lafourche parishes and back to the west near the Chaffalaya Basin for, again, that threat for some heavy rain. Of course, that goes all the way back into Texas as well. We could see some water spouts or maybe some brief tornadoes too, so there's a marginal slight risk across our area, so definitely need to keep an eye on that as we go forward throughout the day today. So recapping again, around 4 to 10 inches of rain between now and Thursday, tides around 1 to 2 feet, so watch out for coastal flooding out there, and again possible water spouts or tornadoes that likely will be very short-lived. Right now though, with the cloudy skies, we're in the 70s north, 80s on the south shore, and on our way up to right around the say 84-degree mark today. Plenty of rain expected Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with temperatures getting a little warmer as the chance of rain does taper off a little bit. Angie?